welcome back to my channel, Mystical Crystal Tarot. I'm super excited to get straight into the reading. It's going to be a 72-hour forecast for the 6th until the 9th, I believe. So stay tuned. Of course, any information that you need to book a reading with me or to check out the extended version will be listed in the description, so just check there. My Linktree link will be posted there so that you guys can go ahead and, like I said, get all the links for my other channels, for my website, my official website, and also so you guys can join me on Patreon. But on Patreon, what we're going to cover is love, career and finances, advice for you, possible obstacle that may come up. I think I already said that in the there's one more thing we're going to cover over there. So if you want to see that, join me. Also, you might as well join me on Patreon anyways. That's where all my extended readings go in the first place. So if you want to stay up to date with that, definitely join us over there. And let's go ahead and get into the reading, guys. Make sure you guys also take advantage of the March 2022 forecasts that are up on my website. They're like only $25 right now when they're usually $50 throughout the week. I mean, the month, not the week. But yes, definitely go ahead and get your March 2022 forecast, and let's go ahead and flip the camera so you guys can see the cards and enjoy the reading. All right, Capricorns, let's go ahead and get started. What's the energy surrounding my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement? What's the energy coming through? All right, first card we have is optimism, but it showed up in reverse. So Capricorns, you guys are needing to tap into a more positive way of looking at things. You could have certain things that are making you feel less than upbeat, less than in tune. There could be issues with family. There could be issues within your relationship. There's some sort of outside issues that's causing you to kind of go through this mini depression or stressed out, to say the least, because you feel like you don't really have a solution to the problem that may be around you. There could also be this trauma that's being triggered during this time frame, whether this is through an experience between you and another person or a conversation, but something here is kind of triggering you and making you realize that maybe you haven't really fully healed from whatever this trauma is associated with. Okay, especially for my singles, you could be really struggling with optimism when it comes to dating as well, and starting to really notice that that's a problem, where as soon as you try to put yourself back out on the dating market and you don't necessarily want to be single, but it's like when you do put yourself out there, it feels like, I don't know, like you're running into obstacles or issues, when it may not even necessarily be the case. It could be that your energy is just very closed off and you're having a hard time attracting people, because people can feel your energy before they even approach you. They don't even have to say anything to you to feel your energy, just like how we can as well. So that's something to be aware of. But let's keep going. Capricorns. You could also be losing like your zest for life. You could be just sidetracked by the wrong things. I also have professional assistance. So you could be going into business with someone. They could be needing you to do the legwork, the behind the scenes work. And they could be promising you a whole bunch of stuff like, oh, I'll give you 15% of this. I'll do this. I'll do that. With you being a Capricorn, and also with you doing business beyond just being a Capricorn, make sure that you get paperwork to kind of put things in writing to make sure that there's no issues with this person going back on their word, or there being like a disagreement in terms of what you're deserving of and whatnot. Because yeah, you may be signing up to do a whole bunch of work for somebody that you're not prepared to do yet, and you want to make sure you're not being cheated out of your personal energy and the hard work that you're about to invest. Some of you guys also may be looking at possibly talking to a lawyer or talking to some sort of counselor. Maybe this could be going to therapy. That could be something that you're looking at, because you could be really struggling with some sort of trauma here. Now let's keep going. I also have decrease. So you could be realizing how you're losing a lot of money by doing something. This could be like certain bills that you're paying that you don't necessarily need to be paying. This could be like having an extremely high car note for a car that you don't really drive like that. Or this could be like your water bill being extremely high and you having to like find ways to pretty much save your money to pay for certain things that are just way out of your budget. There could have been a vacation, there could have been money spent on things that it wasn't supposed to be spent on. Okay. Some of you guys also could be losing weight. Like you could be finding yourself rapidly losing weight. You guys need to take care of yourself. All right, one more card. We also have travel. So there could be travel that's coming up for you guys as well. This could be you going on a vacation. You could be celebrating you and your person's anniversary, your person's birthday. Family could be coming in. There's some sort of travel that's happening during this time frame, or at least you planning to travel in some capacity. Let's keep going. Capricorns, the next 72 hours, what's coming through? We have the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay. So yeah, there could be some family stuff that's really affecting you. This could have been a family death and you're still kind of going through the motions with that. This could also be issues with you and the person you may have kids with. There could be problems with you guys co-parenting, and this is making it a lot stressful for you to be able to co-parent or to be a parent as a whole. You could feel like everything's on your back and that your ex-husband, person you have children with, doesn't necessarily want to be there or to be as supportive as they need to be. There could be this financial burden that you guys are finally getting off your back. This could be like finally getting out of debt, finally paying something off, and you could be really happy about that. Like this could have been something that was really eating up at your finances and keeping you from certain financial goals that you may have had, and like now there's an opportunity for you to now put money towards other things, which is really, really good. You could be also like in a newer relationship and you guys are really taking things slow, or at least you're trying to take things slow. You could be dating somebody who doesn't really have intentions of taking things slow, but mentally that's where you're at. And you could be feeling like so far as you're building this relationship with this person, it's just disappointing in certain aspects, and you're starting to realize that maybe you should have seen what you're walking yourself into. This could even be an existing relationship you have with someone. It's like now as you're constantly trying to rebuild this relationship now, you're noticing that maybe this person could never live up to the standards that you are looking for in a relationship. Or they're not able to give you who they truly are to the fullest. There could be things that you're noticing about this relationship that are really starting to become deal breakers as a whole with this Four of Cups. Okay, it could be their mouth as well. Like they could say really disgusting or hurtful things whenever they're upset. And it's like you don't know how long you'll be able to take that. They could just say things without a care in the world and you're supposed to just take it. You could also be rejecting somebody who like keeps an eye on you. You could know that this person keeps an eye on you or is still interested in you, and they could still try to make it advance during this time frame, even though you've told them multiple times you're not interested, or you've shown multiple times you're not interested. It's like they're still trying to make some sort of advance. So you may have to make that very clear. you may have to make that very clear. But I want to go more in depth with this on the other side. If you want to see the rest of this video, definitely feel free to follow me on my Patreon. I will have that listed below. Just click my Linktree link. And if you're already a Patreon, it should be up already. So just go ahead and head over there. And I will see you on the other side, Capricorns.